government. So he sends Yeshua to earth to show us what heaven looks like. I'm going to get to this passage real quick. He says, ha! So watch what Yeshua says. When Philip, the disciple Philip says to him, show us the Father. In St. John 14, 8 through 20, it says, Philip said unto him, Lord, show us the Father, and it suffices us. Jesus said unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that has seen me has seen the Father. I came here to show you the Father. Y'all with me? And how sayest thou, show us the Father? He said, believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doth the works. Yes. He said, believe that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Verily, verily, I say unto you that he that believeth on me, the works that I do. Are y'all here? Shall he do what? Also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whosoever, come on, and whosoever ye shall, and whatsoever, sorry y'all, and whatsoever ye shall ask, say it in my name, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If ye shall ask anything, y'all got to say certain words. You got to say like you got to. If you shall ask what? Anything. In my name, it will. He says, what happened? I will do it. If you love me, what? Keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father. Come on, y'all, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you, forever. Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot what? Receive. Because it seeth him not. Neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be where? In you. He says, and I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. He says, yet a little while, and the world seeth me no more. But ye see me because I do also. You should what? Then he says, at that day ye shall know that I am in the, and ye, and I. We got to read that part again. Because right there, that was the place that should have set you on fire right there. He says, and at that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye and I in you. Philip says, show me the Father. In other words, show me what the government looked like. Show me what heaven looked like. He said, man, I can't believe you've been with me all this time, and you're going to ask me to show you the Father. I showed you the Father at Cana. I'll talk to you later. When I turned the water into wine, I showed you the Father. When in John chapter 9, when I spat in the dirt and put the dirt on the blind man's eyes and told him to go wash in the dirty pool, I showed you the Father. I showed you what heaven looks like by how heaven manifested itself through me in the earth. You talking about show me the Father? I showed you the Father. I showed you in the Father when I raised Lazarus from the dead. I wish I had some help. Somebody holler, I showed you the Father already. People keep running around with these wristbands. What would Jesus do? He'd heal the sick. He'd raise the dead. Because he did it. You keep talking about what would Jesus do. You still trying to keep your temper. You should be a lot further in your walk than that. You should be laying hands on the sick, and the sick shall recover, because the kingdom of heaven is in you. Show me the Father. How long do I have to be with you? I showed you the Father that night on the boat when I spoke to the winds and said, peace, be still. What manner of man is this that he speaks to the winds and waves that they obey him? He's the government. He's the Father. I am in the Father, and the Father's in me. Yet you say, show me the Father. Man, y'all will catch up in it. And then he turns around and says, I'm in the Father, and I'm in you. The Father's in me, I'm in you, and you are in me. Guess what? You're supposed to be showing everybody what heaven looks like in the earth. That's a good place for you to give him praise, because you've been living life from crisis to crisis instead of living life by his design. Somebody holler, show me the Father. Say, I will. I'm going to go to strong right now. I'm